All right, so second sale of the day, again, all fabrics, nothing I was interested in, little box of undervalued items. We got a Versace watch, by Versace for $1. Needs a battery though. I think we can handle that. Look how pretty that is. Holy smokes. Holy smokes.
I think someone took. Okay, you're done, Judd, so let's move out of the way.
He carries that thing.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, so here we go, pickups. I wasn't kidding, man. This Versus by Versace watch. Man, this is awesome. Now, there's a little hit piece there at the beginning. The Versus watch is not the most expensive watch, right? I think brand new, they're like 75 bucks or something. But it is Versace, and I think in this condition, it would be worth, probably 25, 30 bucks. And we'll get a battery for this. But yeah, just crazy how that luster is really, really nice. You can just tell it's made from better material, you know what I mean? So yeah, they made these in a bunch of different colors, but yeah, in that box, man, in that magic box where everything is like, we don't care about any of that. It's just, everything in there's $1. Okay, so every month we get, I get a $5 monthly reward at GameStop. And my goal this year, like typically I would go and I'll like use it a couple times a year. But this year I really want to get one $5 game each month. I think we got like The Division or Watch Dogs or something 2 months ago. Then in July, I used the $5 for my daughter's birthday present for June. She wanted this My Hero Academia backpack. It was like $50. So I just used my $5 reward. But July, we got Neo on the PS4, game that I'm not familiar with, other than it was done by Team Ninja. And I'm guessing it is a hack and slash game with swords. So yeah, I look forward to kind of trying that one out, seeing what's going on in there. Had the insert, real nice condition. Basically, you know how GameStop does it, right? It's a new game, and then they take the plastic off, and now it's not new anymore. But yeah, it was $4.99, so we used our $5 reward. We got a free PS4 game. I go to this garage sale, and I almost just passed it, because I went past the street, and I'm like, yeah, I'll just head home. But I turned around and went back to it. It's like the sign's like, go out back. I'm like, anybody else getting that pre-rape feeling out here? Like, what the hell is going on? It's like back in this little alley and around the corner, and the guy's garage was half open. And I just see legs in there, right? He's sitting at a chair, and I'm like, checking my 6. You know what I mean? It was weird. Then I'm like, hey, look at this watch. It's like shining bright. Oh, okay, we're gonna put that down. Crazy. Anyway. So I'm like, hey, you guys having a garage sale? And he's like, oh, yeah, I'm just not ready yet. And he lifts up his garage. He's like, you can come in. He's got tables all over his garage. And we spent $29 at this garage sale. For $10, I got a metal case that had these little Star Wars Rebel Storm figures from 2004. Apparently it's some type of role-playing game or something. So the other $19, we got 20 items. So everything was 95 cents essentially. I got some California raisin stuff. What else did I get? Some anime stuff. All that was, I made a video on my Toy Freaks channel. But yeah, so 95 cents essentially. Wiimote F1 World Grand Prix Championship on N64. That's gonna need to be cleaned, obviously, as I dug it out of a box. And then we got some cassette tapes. Got Death Angel, Kiss, Gene Simmons from Kiss, Best of Leonard Skinner, Creedence Clearwater Revival, Hot Stuff. Creedence is probably my favorite band of all time. If you had to hold my feet to the fire for bands, yeah, Creedence, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Metallica, Pearl Jam. And then this 3 cassette set of Creedence Clearwater Revival, Heartland Music Presents. And that was this is from 92, so I'm not sure if this was a mail away or something else, but yeah, we grabbed that at the garage sale, 95 cents a piece. Tapes are already listed on my eBay store. I haven't tested the Wiimote, but it does look good. It's not rusted, so I'm guessing it works. Speaking of Wii, I found this G-Pack Naki World case at Goodwill. Again, it was like $4, but I got it on half off day. And I thought, what does this one go to? Because I just found that pink one for the DS, and a long time ago I found one. It's almost like a backpack that holds an Xbox 360. I want this unzipped. There we go. So this thing holds a Nintendo Wii, and there's a Wii sensor bar in there, and there were some Wii straps. Like, okay, so if you know anything about these Naki Worlds, these G-Packs, man, they, like, here's for the discs. You got pockets in here. You got pockets in here. This thing Velcros out. You know, there's just all kinds of stuff going on in here. There's an outside pouch that you can't see because it's not in frame. But inside, there was like 3 or 4 brand new Wii straps, a shoulder strap. So, you know, I don't know how much this is worth. I know for me it's worth $2 because my daughter's got her Wii and she wants to take it to her friend's house. Now she can kind of have a briefcase thing to take it in. It's in very nice condition. And then if she doesn't want it, should be an easy flip, I think. I don't know. I've never sold one of these before. I did sell the DS one to Adam and Bobby, so thank you guys for buying that from my eBay store. Link down below, cheap plug. But yeah, G-Pack case, $2. Stopped at Goodwill today before we actually kind of went out and hit garage sales. Man, when I saw this, I was like, yeah, we're buying it. Navy SEALs on VHS. Remember this movie with Charlie Sheen? I used to rent this movie all the time. I love this movie, man. Awesome, look at that. Bang. And yeah, I'm excited to add this one to the collection because I had forgotten that this was one of my childhood favorite movies, man. So happy to get that. Just Dance Disney Party was $2. The only reason I got this, not an expensive game. It's complete. The disc is in great shape. It's got the insert in there. So this should be a quick list and flip. Well, quick list. You never know how it's going to sell, right? And then I can't believe I actually picked this up last week as well. Mass Effect 2 on the 360. This was $5, but it was half off today. Blue tag. But again, it's complete. Both this, the manual, every insert, everything's in really nice shape. So, you know, we spent $5 or $6 at Goodwill. We'll sell this for about $8 or so. So we'll get these added for free, and then I'll just throw that in the doubles bin. That's what we're gonna do with that. I don't really ever plan on playing a ton of Xbox 360, which is sad. But you know, a lot of these games came out on PS3, and I probably have them on that console. But yeah, Navy SEALs, man. So yeah, I got this at a garage sale. It was in the $1 bin. It is from 1987. It is the My Little Pony Aladdin lunchbox. This is the thermos that goes in it with the lid and the thing, and it's clean inside. Still has that new plastic smell. Does have some dings and dents on there. You know, it's not in mint condition, but I figure for $1 I could probably get $10 out of it. So no big deal there. I probably saw in the footage the garage sale had the Legos, right? They listed that on Facebook, and I knew there was at 8:30 a.m. We open at 8:30 sharp, no holds, no early birds, and I knew that there was going to be a line of people at that garage sale, which is why I got there an hour after it opened. I went to all the other sales, you know, and got stuff because I knew that one was going to be a zoo. And everything in there was kind of priced appropriately. You know, the I think it was a Poe Dameron X-Wing was $35. Anakin Skywalker's Jedi Fighter was like 15 or 20 bucks. So, but on the table we had some bags of minifigures, and I'll show these off on my toy channel. But for $1, this Astromech went with the Y-Wing, and just a good rule of thumb, battle droids themselves really aren't worth them that much. But when you see them with different colors, they're, you know, commanders, captains, some types of leaders, whatever. So they're a little bit more. I think that one's probably about $4. And then Forlom, one of the bounty hunters. And then in the second bag, there was a Halo figure. Can you guys hear that? I'm such an idiot. That was 75 cents for this bag. And I told her, just make it $2 even, you know, because I'm a good guy. Halo figure. We have an R2-D2 figure. R2's worth 75 cents, right? And then we have this like Lego mountain line. This little bad boy is worth about $10. So not a bad pickup there. It seemed to be the little bags of minifigures. Maybe there was probably more of them before I got there because he had a whole bunch of these bags and they were $1. And I'm not sure if I should have picked them up or not, but who knows? Who knows? So I had to stop at the post office and drop off some eBay packages, and then the Main Street flea market's right there, and it looks like they restocked. I hadn't been in there in a couple weeks, and walked in there, and one of the vendors, he had these tubs of Lego, and this one was Thor's Weapons Quest, and it was $15. So I thought, well, I wonder if all the pieces are in there, this and that, and they were. It had the instructions, so I put the set together. It was all in pieces. But, you know, you get the minifigures in there. You got Groot, Thor, and Rocket. And then, you know, all the ships and everything was in there. So not bad. But that set, people ask like 20, 25 bucks just for the minifigure. So I thought that was a good deal. And then we spent $3 on cassette tapes, which I will get listed on my store. We got Janet Jackson, Rhythm Nation. We got Janet. That's an awesome album. Yeah, that's a pretty good album right there. I remember having that on CD when I was a kid. Journey, Trial by Fire. Smooth R&B. Jackson's Victory. We got En Vogue, Runaway Love. And this one's going in the collection though. Elvis Aloha from Hawaii via satellite twin pack. Oh my God, man. My favorite Elvis, right? You can like 50s greaser motorcycle Elvis. You can like fat Elvis. I like Aloha fat Elvis with the white suit with the gold sequin and the lays. And he's up there singing Surrender. You know what I mean? Like I love Las Vegas, or not Las Vegas. I love Hawaii Elvis. That's my favorite Elvis, man. Aloha from Hawaii via satellite. That was such a big thing back then, via satellite. The second garage sale of the day, while everybody was out at this Lego yard sale buying all those Lego sets, I was able to make it to this yard sale. Guy had a bag of Xbox 360 games. I'm kind of looking through them. I look at it and he goes, "Those are $3. I'm like, you knew I was going to ask, right? So he just kind of laughed about that. So I grabbed some games. I said, listen, if I buy this many, will you do like $2 a game? He's like, sure. So it ended up being like $20. So we got Lego Batman, DC Superheroes 2, Lego Batman, whatever. Call of Duty Ghosts. Terraria, which I've never heard of. This cover art for some reason was out of the case and it was folded up and it was in there with the rest of the stuff. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to smash out that cover art to flatten it again. SpongeBob Hero Pants. WWE 2K16 with Stone Cold Steve Austin. If you like the Xbox 360, give me a hell yeah. Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Monster Jam. And then, I don't understand how cases, can somebody make this make sense to me? How does an Xbox 360 case end up like this? Or like this? Where this is, like how does that happen? But Madden 17, which is a pretty good seller, that's about a $15. and then Minecraft. And on the inside, there were actually 2 copies of Minecraft. So they're all gonna need to be resurfaced, but that's not a problem. But how does this happen? I find more, I would say, out of all of the video game cases that I find for disc-based games, PlayStation 2 and Xbox 360s are always worse. They're always in the worst condition. They're always ripped, torn, broken, whatever. He did have these in the bag, and they're just cases. These have the cover art. I don't think Jurassic World has the insert. No. Nope, just cases and the cover art. I said, do you know where these games are? He's like, no. I'm like, can I have these? He's like, yeah. So he gave us these for free. So $20 for that little lot of Xbox 360 things. I think we'll do okay on that. And I don't think there's anything in there that I'm interested in keeping. So it's all for sale. Okay, so the last thing we got today, Retro Tiburon. Mario was like, you need a 6-button controller to play Genesis games. That's how you gotta play them properly. Because apparently, like, some of the fighting games, you have to, like, hit the start button to, like, upper kicks or lower kicks, something like in the fighting games. So he said he'd send me one. So he sends me a box this size. So we're gonna see what's in there. So you totally didn't have to do that. Thank you for the Genesis controller. And we'll get playing Genesis soon, because now I kind of want to play, you know? Fire up some Contra. Hardcore. Look, man, it's 511 tactical knife. It's a pretty good knife. I've had it for 5 or 6 years. All right. Oh my gosh. This guy goes way overboard. All right, so here we go. Oh man, this is sexy. Look at this. Yeah. You hear that? Perfect. Mario, thanks, bro. An official Sega Genesis 6-button controller. Dude, that is banging. You know what? This actually feels a lot better than the big boomerang ones. It's gotta be smaller, right? Yeah, very cool. And he totally didn't have to send anything extra, but he did, because he's a dude. Look at this. That's pretty cool. NHL 94, and like, God, you guys remember back in the day when there would be like, you would get stuff in the game, you know, you get like manuals and like, here's like EA Sports, like little card. What's it? Oh, it's a pro tip. Tells you how to play the game, which I'm definitely gonna need that. NHL 94 cards. That's cool. You get little inserts and look at all this stuff you get with this game. NHL, it's like, oh, epilepsy warning. We got, look at this. 4-way play. There's a 4-way adapter for the Sega Genesis. That's pretty cool. EA Sports products. God, they would, listen, now all they do is they just direct you to the app, or they put a code on there for you to click on. Here's the registration card, and here's the manual. Look at this, man. God, okay, I'm gonna put this down. They just do not make stuff like that anymore, man. Wrestling Superhero Coliseum Video presents non-stop action with the most powerful superstars in the WWF. And who's on the front? The most over tag team in the history of professional wrestling, the Legion of Doom, Hawk and Animal. See the biggest superstars in the WWF in this explosive non-stop action. Look at that on the back. Now I'm gonna have that on the shelf. I'm gonna wear it proudly. Look at this. Coliseum, approximately 60 minutes, 1992. Look at that. So thank you. That's pretty awesome. Oh yeah, I was on the Retro Wave podcast. So we got some Retro Wave podcast coasters. So now I got to go to the store and I'm gonna find a frame for those. Wow, man, you totally did not have to do any. Didn't have this one. WWF the Royal Rumble. You can make a drinking game out of watching old Royal Rumbles. Anytime they say 29 Men, Over the Top. You know, you do a shot. But yeah, okay, who's on the cover? We got Sexy Lexi Luger, is that The Undertaker? Macho Man Randy Savage, yeah. Razor Ramon and Hulk Hogan. Oh my God, I want to play that. Now I'm excited to play Genesis. This is crazy. And we got one other thing in here. This is an EA game, I think. It's got the, yeah, it is. It's got the yellow tab on it. Wow, okay. So Crew Ball. This is a pinball game, if I'm not mistaken. And it may or may not feature Motley Crue music. What's the bar? There's a barcode on the back. Just says Crew Ball. There's a barcode. Genesis GR game software. Yeah, very cool. Thank you so much, man. I definitely appreciate that. That's crazy. All right, guys, that is going to do it. Thank you so much for tuning in. What have you been picking up at garage sales? Make sure that you leave a comment down below. Garage sales have been going pretty good this year, man. I'm really happy with the way things are going. Special thank you to Mario over at Retro Tiburon. I'll leave a link to his YouTube channel down below and a link to the Retro Wave podcast, which I was on, and we were talking about our favorite Nintendo games. So I'll leave a link to that website down below. Make sure you go over there and check it out. And Mario, thank you so much, dude. You overdid it. You totally didn't have to do that. You're the best. Thanks, bro. Anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe, share on social media. Don't forget to bang that notification bell so you can stay updated on all of you. See retro gaming goodness, guys. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you on the next one. It's Versace.